Kelly, well, March 31st, if you didn't know, is known as National Stop the Bleed Day, and the American Medical Response Trauma experts are hosting a free class to teach people to save lives. And here to show us a little show and tell of what you can expect with the class, and also just some things that you need to know in the hopes of raising awareness. We have paramedics Leslie Schaefer and Callie Frazier. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you
for being here. You know, this is ultimately all about saving lives.
Absolutely.
When it's all said and done. And you know, this idea, I understand, came about as a result of, unfortunately, what happened in our community on October 1st.
Yes.
Yeah.
On October 1st, we saw hundreds of people doing amazing things.
We did.
You know, there's thousands of trauma deaths every year, and 20% of those people could be saved if they took these simple abilities and tasks that we teach during class and apply those in a mass casualty situation.
So let's talk about it, because I've seen it kind of broken down on a very basic level as the ABCs of stopping bleeding, right?
Yes, absolutely. A being for alert,
Okay.
B for recognize the bleed, find that bleeding source, and C for compression. And we're going to go over a couple of things regarding the compression techniques today.
Okay, very good. So let's just jump into it, ladies. Where do we start?
Absolutely. So we're starting with the CAT tourniquet, the combat application tourniquet. We teach our students to apply this high and tight.
High and tight, okay.
So it's very important to get all the slack out of the tourniquet.
Right.
And then we challenge our students to turn this at least 2 times.
So it gets nice and tight. Now, if
Really
you don't
tight.
have a tourniquet like this, what are some of the things that people have used, just kind of, if they're just trying to grab something to create a tourniquet? What are some of the common items?
That's something that we cover in class as well, how to make an effective impromptu tourniquet.
Got it.
Because you really need something that's at least 2 inches wide.
Okay.
And you need to use a windlass, which is this rod that I was turning here.
Oh, okay. So now, I mean, if you don't have access to something like that, could you, I mean, I've seen people even use like shirts or use something just to kind of get it taut.
There's
right?
always something you have on you
Always
to create a
something.
tourniquet. And we're going to
Interesting.
teach you guys exactly how to do that in class.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Now, what is this?
So this is our leg wound. This is our trainer. So we actually do wound packing as well. So what we're teaching the public as part of the ABC, so this is another compression technique. So all we're teaching them is to identify your wound, take whatever cloth it is that you had, once again, so today we're just gonna use regular roller gauze, and we're gonna go ahead and throw it right into that wound, and we're going to stuff it, because all we're doing is applying direct pressure directly inside the wound.
Really?
And we will actually have this out there this weekend at National Stop the Bleed Day, March 31st at Fremont and 3rd Street, where everyone will get a chance to kind of get their hands on this and try it out, so that hopefully to generate more interest in this class. It's a great class, life-saving class.
I never would have thought to put something like that in the wound.
Absolutely.
Just oh, wow, that's
and then we'll
interesting.
just hold our direct pressure until
Direct
relieved
pressure.
by EMS.
That's always important, right?
Absolutely.
Interesting. So now, what do these I guess it's blood, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, not blood, but you know what I mean. So to represent blood.
Yes.
This represents how much blood is in the human body. Give or take a little bit if you're a big guy, little person. But literally, in 3 minutes, you can bleed out enough to die.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's why it is so important that people take this class and stop this process.
That's a good visual to give you some perspective of how quickly it can happen.
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
So obviously these are life-saving techniques. Important day to remember, National Stop the Bleed Day. They're having a pop-up event. You know, well, first of all, we thank you all for being heroes every day, because we know you step up in a big way, but then they're using their smarts to help all of us so that we can step up in case that time is needed. And this is going to be, I'm just looking at right here, at the Fremont Street Experience, right?
Yes, at Fremont and 3rd. We will
Awesome.
have a pop-up, we will have a booth. And then also they can check out our website and our Facebook pages at AMR Las Vegas and
Excellent.
Medic West LV.
Awesome. So Medic West LV, AMR Las Vegas, starts at 8 a.m. On Saturday, Fremont Street Experience. We are in the month of March. It's going so quickly, I tell you. Well, first of all, ladies, thank you. We appreciate you being here. Thank you for what you do every day. And you put that on your calendar. Try to be there, because it's ultimately about saving lives. We'll be back on the other side of the break.